Did you know that turning 80 isn't just a milestone? It's a chance to redefine what aging means? Most people believe that struggling past 80 is just part of getting older, but that's a myth we're busting today. At Calm Health Hub, we're diving into 4 hidden health factors that quietly chip away at vitality after 80 and the simple, science-backed strategies you can start using today to stay strong, sharp, and full of life. Stick around until the end, because the fourth reason might just change how you think about healthy aging forever. If you're new here, welcome to Calm Health Hub, where we share practical research-driven tips for boosting energy, mental wellness, and longevity. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss our weekly videos designed to help you live your healthiest life. Let's jump in. Picture your body as a cozy house. Over time, tiny sparks of inflammation can start smoldering inside, unnoticed, until they weaken the walls. This is called inflammaging, a chronic, low-grade inflammation that accelerates aging without obvious signs. It's not the swelling you'd see from a twisted ankle. It's a hidden process that quietly damages your heart, brain, joints, and immune system. Inflammaging builds up from years of stress, processed foods, lack of sleep, or even pollution. For example, think of Margaret, an 81-year-old who loved her daily walks but started feeling stiff and foggy. Her doctor found no major illness, just elevated inflammation markers from a lifetime of small, unhealthy habits. Over time, this silent fire can increase risks of dementia, heart disease, and frailty, making healthy aging feel out of reach. But here's the empowering part. You can douse this fire with simple choices. Eating colorful, whole foods like berries, leafy greens, and fatty fish like salmon can lower inflammation. A 20-minute walk each day reduces those inflammatory markers, too. Even cutting back on sugary snacks or managing stress with deep breathing can make a difference. Have you noticed any signs of fatigue or stiffness that might hint at inflammation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The key is consistency. Small steps, like swapping processed snacks for nuts or adding a short evening stretch, add up over time. Supplements like omega-3 fish oil or turmeric can also support your body's fight against inflammation, but always check with your doctor first. By tackling inflammaging now, you're not just adding years, you're adding vitality. Let's pause for a moment. We've uncovered how silent inflammation can quietly erode your health, but also how everyday choices like better nutrition and movement can fight back. Up next, we'll explore another hidden threat that makes staying active and independent after 80 much harder. Stay with us. Imagine your muscles as the scaffolding that holds your body upright. After 60, that scaffolding starts to weaken, and by 80, it can crumble faster than you'd expect. This process, called sarcopenia, is a gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. It's not about lifting heavy weights. It's about the little things, like getting up from a chair or carrying groceries. Take John, an 83-year-old who prided himself on his independence. He didn't notice his strength fading until he struggled to climb stairs. One day, a small stumble led to a fall that landed him in the hospital. Muscle loss doesn't just make you weaker. It steals your balance, raises the risk of fractures, and can spiral into a loss of freedom. Studies show that after 80, muscle loss can accelerate, increasing fall risk by up to 50%. But here's the good news. You can rebuild that scaffolding. Regular walks, even 15 minutes a day, help preserve muscle. Simple resistance exercises, like lifting light weights or using resistance bands, can reverse some of that loss. Protein is your ally, too. Aim for foods like eggs, chicken, or lentils to fuel muscle repair. For example, a study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who added protein and strength training gained significant muscle mass in just 12 weeks. What's one activity you love that keeps you moving? Maybe it's gardening or dancing. Let me know in the comments. The goal isn't to become a bodybuilder. It's to stay steady and strong enough to enjoy life. Start small. Try chair squats or wall push-ups a few times a week. These small efforts can protect your independence and keep you thriving. So far, we've tackled inflammation and muscle loss, 2 silent threats to longevity. If these insights are resonating, consider subscribing to Calm Health Hub for more tips on boosting energy and vitality. We're halfway through, and the next reason might be affecting you more than you realize. Let's keep going. Sleep is like your body's nightly repair shop. It's when your brain clears out toxins, your muscles heal, and your immune system recharges. But after 80, many people struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or getting that deep, restorative rest. This isn't just annoying. It's a hidden health risk that impacts mental wellness, energy, and even immunity. Consider Ellen, an 85-year-old who thought waking up multiple times a night was just part aging. Over time, she noticed her memory slipping and her mood dipping. Her doctor explained that poor sleep was starving her brain of the rest it needed to stay sharp. Research shows that fragmented sleep can increase risks of cognitive decline by up to 30% in older adults. The fix? It's simpler than you might think. Stick to a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Avoid caffeine after noon and limit alcohol, which can disrupt deep sleep. Morning sunlight exposure. Think a short walk or sitting by a window helps regulate your body's sleep clock. A cool, dark bedroom also signals your brain it's time to rest. Have you ever tried a bedtime routine to wind down? Share your tips in the comments. Supplements like melatonin or magnesium might help, but consult your doctor first. Even gentle movement, like a 10-minute stretch in the evening, can deepen sleep. Good sleep isn't a luxury. It's a cornerstone of brain health and longevity. Prioritize it, and you'll feel the difference in your energy and clarity. Let's take a breath. We've covered how inflammation can silently harm your body, how muscle loss threatens independence, and how poor sleep undermines your health. We're building a roadmap for healthy aging, and the next reason might be the most surprising yet. Stay tuned. Here's a truth we don't talk about enough. Loneliness isn't just an emotion. It's a health risk as serious as smoking or high blood pressure. After 80, life changes like losing a spouse, friends moving away, or kids living far can shrink your world. This isn't just about feeling sad. It physically impacts your body, from weakening your immune system to raising stress hormones. Think of Robert, an 87-year-old widower. He kept busy with chores but realized days could pass without a single conversation. He missed feeling needed, like his presence mattered. Studies, like one from the National Institute on Aging, show that social isolation can shorten life expectancy by up to 26%, even more than some chronic diseases. Loneliness affects brain chemistry, heart health, and even your will to stay active. But purpose can light the way. It doesn't have to be big. Small acts like calling a friend, volunteering at a local community center, or even feeding birds in your yard can create meaning. For example, joining a book club or a walking group can spark connection. Have you found something that gives you purpose lately? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. Connection is medicine. Reach out to a neighbor, write a letter, or join a local class. Even virtual communities on platforms like X can keep you engaged. Solitude can be peaceful, but loneliness isn't. Protect your sense of purpose, and you'll protect your health. Let's reflect for a moment. Living beyond 80 is a gift, but thriving takes intention. Silent inflammation, muscle loss, poor sleep, and loneliness aren't just challenges. They're opportunities to make small, powerful changes. Whether it's eating more whole foods, doing gentle exercises, prioritizing sleep, or nurturing connections, every step you take today shapes how you'll feel tomorrow. What resonated with you most? Was it the hidden danger of inflammation or the surprising impact of loneliness? Whatever it was, let it inspire action. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about focusing on what matters. Your strength, your clarity, your joy. You've earned the right to live this chapter with vitality. Thank you for joining us at Calm Health Hub. If this video helped you see aging in a new light, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment below with one thing you learned or a step you'll take for your health. Your thoughts inspire us to keep creating content for your well-being. See you in the next video.